So after your defeating of the shit, you had a small fight with Cassian, in regards to a health potion that he was giving, from you, and you went to sleep in a huff, and you just went to bed, like you were pissed off. You were a bit annoyed. Okay. Yes. You were a bit upset with Cassian, and eventually all the rest of your teammates went to sleep with you as well.
No.
Not with you, just they went to sleep as well.
Yeah,
With having Ishi being on guard as per normal.
That's that blue dot, isn't it?
That is the blue dot.
Yeah.
Yes. So, while you were sleeping, you find yourself that you've awoken in an all too familiar field. The field that you were in when you escaped with Fluffy so ever ago. You've been here before in a dream. As you start to come to, you start noticing that your deity, like before, is standing next to you.
Am I awake or like dreaming, sleepy?
You are in a dream state. You know you've been in this exact spot in your dream before. Across from you, you can see you yourself, and Fluffy as you guys were escaping the circus. So you're back into a dream state. Your deity says, "Hello, child. Welcome back. I have many things to show you." And she says that. The skies darken. It looks like a cloud just erupts around you. There's no more sunshine anymore. You can see that the grassy knoll that you were on is like all the grass is dying. It's all turning to dust. The entire landscape starts to change as mountains form. It's like volcanoes erupt, and you see yourself in front of another also familiar spire.
The one where you put the ring in it. That spire?
What?
Theron.
No, not that spire. It's an elven spire. It was white, and the last time you saw it, it was slowly turning black.
So it was in the dream that I had.
I believe it was in the tavern that you had this dream.
Yeah.
You're still thinking, aren't you?
No. I wrote it down.
I'm
trying to find it.
Regardless of that, you're feeling yourself lifting up from the ground, and your deity is guiding you as it flies you coming closer to this spire. It's off in the distance. So as you start coming closer to this spire, you start seeing that it looks like there is an army being prepared of undeads and some giants and some golems and some elementals. There is a full-scale army being erected in front of this spire now. You come to the double doors that last time they burst open. You were meted by this hall where it looks like a battle inside of this spire was happening. This time, though, it looks like it is just filled with acolytes praying to essentially what is now a massive throne room. You can see a shadowy figure now sitting on a throne. The deity speaks to you again. You will eventually fight this. You will save us all, along with your group. But you are not ready for this yet. You have much training to do and many trials ahead of you. I will be sending you on a trial to test where your skill is at before you can venture on. With that blinding light, like a lightning thunderclap, and you instantly wake up, lying where you were, on the ground, neck with your companions by your side.
Oh.
All your companions are sound asleep. Malak is naked, curling up with Django. snoring, I'll add. Django's like deep snoring, so they're like snoring in tandem. It's quite cute.
Very snuggles.
Yes. As you start waking up and coming to, you kind of see a shadowy figure kind of standing above you. Just looking at you as you start getting more and more conscious as to the snoring and your surroundings. You start noticing that it kind of looks like the outline of your deity.
Okay.
What would you like to do anything?
So, I guess there's something you want me to do now?
No. Just giving you an opportunity to ask questions.
That was my question. That was me in character.
Right.
Sure you heard.
I thought you were talking to me as a DM. She goes, yes, my child. I want you to go on a trial and test your mind. And she kind of puts out her hands. She opens up her hands. It was enclosed. And out comes a little flying light. She goes, follow the light. It will take you to your destination. And with that, she slowly just dissipates into the night. With this little flying light just hovering above you.
And with that, I'm looking at this light like a little cat.
Yep.
And I am totally just trying to catch it.
Just trying to catch it. As you are getting up and you're trying to catch it, it seems to be always being out of reach, but it seems to be kind of trying to head you away from your group.
Yeah. Okay.
Would you like to continue following?
I'm trying to catch it. So wherever it goes,
All right,
I'm
cool.
jumping up with my little legs, my little arms.
So you follow your light, trying to catch it like a little child, running after it, giggling kind of a little bit softly as you're going along. You notice that now that you're kind of awake, and although you're following this little light, dawn has started to come up, so sunbreak is starting to come up, so it's still early in the morning. You continue to follow the light as the daylight comes up more, so as the hours go by, you start noticing that it has taken you very far away from your campsite. You look over to what you can see a town in the distance, a newly walled town. It looks like the walls are freshly made out of wood, and it's going all the way along it. But the light doesn't take you directly to the town. It kind of starts getting close and then starts veering to the east of the town. As you begin to follow it, you start heading towards small hillsides, small little hilly areas. Gets to the point where you kind of start following a little stream. As you are following this little stream, it comes to a small cave opening. As you start seeing this cave opening, your little light just disappears. While you are at the cave opening, which I am going to bring you a little map. If I figure out how this works.
So I'm assuming I'm like just standing in front of the cave entrance at the moment. In the opening of the mouth.
Opening of the map. So don't pay attention to all of them.
Oop.
The tiles. You're much smaller than what the tile is. Alright. So you're at this opening of the mouth. What you can hear close by is a lot of frogs. Don't move. Stay.
Yeah.
You're hearing a fair amount of frogs, and you notice that there is about 4, maybe 5 toads, kind of along the stream, down here.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a few more over here. So you can't. It kind of like seems like it's in stereo around you. This frog noise.
Hmm.
You hear a slight whisper coming from within the cave. Enter, my child. There must be much to discuss. What would you like to do?
Kind of just peer in the cave a bit.
So you want to move up to around here and just peer in?
Yeah, just peer in a little bit. Do I see anything? Or more toads? Are there more toads?
No. From what you can tell, you can see that this this wall is kind of blocking your view, but you can see that there's a dull light coming from inside the cave. Mm-hmm. It's a pretty damp cave with like a little stream running into it, so you imagine like it's got moss growing on the walls, things like that. It's pretty dank.
Is that stream fast or?
It's flowing a little bit, and it seems to be the water seems to be flowing into the stream, into the cave. Yeah. But it's not going at like a torrent race. Like it's a very slow.
All right. So if I fall in there, I'm not going to be like taken away.
You're not going to be whisked away.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, what color is the light in there?
It's a white light.
White light. Okay.
White light. It's definitely not like a flame light. It's definitely like probably you've seen this light before from Jace when he's cast the light spell on his shield.
Mm-hmm.
That sort of white light that you're seeing.
Okay. All right. Well, I guess I kind of just slowly go in and peer around the corner a bit more. But not like...
So you want
not
to
overly eager, but eager enough.
Right. Yeah, you can move yourself.
Woo!
So as you peer in, and you're looking around, you can see most of the cave is kind of empty. You can see that from the distance there is a small, like, little glowing orb that is dangling from the roof. Oh, not dangling, it's just hovering just above the roof. That's what's producing the light here. You can see a fair amount of bones just kind of on the ground, like a little bit between these two pillars that you're seeing here. But what really catches your eye is this looks more like it's kind of like a little platform that has been created. On the platform, you see an object that is just, it looks like black smoke is coming from it. Eerie black smoke. It's just bellowing out of it. You can't see what the initial shape is. All that you see is that just smoke is coming from it. The object itself is probably about 20 centimeters, and it's just blooming with a little bit of smoke. So I'm guessing you're heading in more?
Yes.
Yep.
Is there a smell to the smoke at all?
Not at this distance. You can't sense any smell. Or anything like that.
Alright. Well, I guess I kind of just cautiously go up to it, though, with a perception check.
Alright. What I'll do is say, roll perception first.
Hang on. Boop, boop. Boop, 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 boop. 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 Click and drag to roll the dice.
Nice. Alright, so you actually only make it probably about 3 more steps to about here before you start noticing that smoke starts coming out of it a lot more, out of this object. You can see a form starting to appear. This form, it comes into a shape of a humanoid with no legs, like a ghost kind of coming out.
Yeah.
But it actually has a skull head. And you see that it has a spine that's within this gas.
That's cool.
It greets you. Hello, little one. It's a very male, heavy voice.
Hi.
You have come for your first
Stranger
trial.
danger, stranger danger.
Yeah.
You have come for your first trial. But before we begin, I must warn you of your companions. They are heading towards a darkness they are not prepared for. They have other challenges that they must cleanse from this land before attempting to take on what they are seeking. So remember those words before it's too late. Otherwise you will lose them. You will lose them all. And with that, it lunges at you.
Ah.
I have
Teagan seems to be taking this quite well.
Yeah. Well,
Do
do you know what though? Like seriously, as much as gods are fucked and deities are fucked, right? I've said this before. I have to put my trust in my deity. So if this is where she wants me to go, this is the shit I'm gonna do. Know what I mean? So.
No, I mean.
Alright. So this creature, it lunges about halfway, half distance towards you. You can see that the smoke is still attaching to the item that is there.
Mm-hmm.
But it lets out this all-impressive screech. And with that, I will get you to make a will save. This is the start of your skill challenge.
Will save. Wait. Oop.
This one is not good. I didn't want the icon.
Roll D20. My will. +5. Yep.
This thing makes you look tiny. This thing is huge. Like bigger than Malak and Django, like put on top of each other. It's massive.
Oh. Wait. Is that Django extra Django or just normal Django?
Save Malak had Django on his head. And that's how tall this thing is. Like, it's huge. It's not walking on the ground though, it's just gliding through this cave towards you.
Yeah.
Was that your will save?
Yes.
Fantastic. So although this screech at first pierces your ears with a blinding pain, it starts to dull to a fascination. Trying to get a little bit entranced by this screech. But your will and your mind block it out. It seems to have no effect. And on that note, I will get you to roll your initiative.
Oh, it's just a D20, isn't it?
It is just a D20, then whatever your initiative plus.
I don't even know if... Do I have one yet? Nope. Still don't have one. Ooh.
You rolled a 15? Cool.
Ah.
You get to go first.
Eee. Sorry, this thing's still attached to the rock thing.
Yep. You like the smoke is kind of like drifting between the two.
Okay. Alright, I just want to go in with a summon monster.
Yep.
And I'm actually going to make it summon monster 1.
Okay. And what are you summoning?
Pony.
Summoning Pony? Fantastic.
Hello.
'Cause I have a token for Pony.
Yes. My anal pony. Oop.
Wait. Alright.
He's a bit little, isn't he?
Well, it is a small pony.
Yeah, I know. It's a bit small there. And then... Does my pony get to go now?
Yes. He gets to go the same turn you cast.
Okay. Pony, here we go. 3 turns, 1d3 plus 2. 2 hoops.
Give me 2 seconds. I just need to read off about your pony. Alright, so you're just doing its normal attack?
I've got, well, it says, I've got written, damage melee, 2 hooves, 1d3 plus 2.
Yep. So you're just going to use its normal attack?
Yeah.
Alright. Roll to see if you hit. Or what are you attacking? Attacking it from behind, or are you...
Yeah, he's attacking from behind. Yeah.
Yep.
It's 4. Oops. Roll.
Cool. Alright, so you rolled a 19. Your pony comes down. You can see it goes to land a hit. But its hooves just kind of go through the creature.
Yeah, I thought that would happen.
And it just kind of, the smell bellows around it and does no damage.
Yeah.
Alright, it's its turn. It turns to your pony. It swipes its paw across your pony's face. Your pony's armor class is...
AC is 11.
I will need you to make a will save for your pony. So your pony has a will of 11, so it gets no pluses.
Yeah.
Ooh. Alright. So, as the creature hits your pony through the face, your pony lets out a scream of pain, followed by a quick dullness. It seems to have not done any physical damage to your pony, but you can kind of see that your pony's eyes kind of become a little bit more stupid. It kind of sits there.
It's gone a little bit more stupid.
Seems to have lost even like its own natural pony abilities. It's just sitting there, waiting.
So it's just got like a herp derp face about it now?
Kind of. Although no physical damage is showing upon your pony. A little bit herp derp.
Oh no, it's the derp spell.
Now, for the sake of this, you guys can help Teagan out if you guys want.
Oh, we're not there
Giving
though.
ideas. No, with just as your people, as your normal people. I will allow you guys to give
Oh,
your
you mean
ideas.
like give advice?
Yeah.
Don't die.
No, let's see.
Keep more ass, do it.
I've got... Is it my turn now?
Yes.
Can I try a fracture spell?
You certainly can. Now, if I remember the rules of that, because I imagine, if I remember correctly, you have to roll to see if you can concentrate on the attack and then actually concentrate to do damage. I'm going to say no longer have to worry about concentrating. You can just roll to see if you can do the touch-based attack of fracturing its timeline instead of attacking, destroying a timeline of the creature near it. And then you can roll for damage if you can. So, roll for attack.
So I got here, like it says, roll d20 for concentration, which whatever. Roll d20 for intelligence.
Yes. So, you still need to roll your d20, and I think it's plus your intelligence.
So it's plus my intelligence modifier.
Yep.
It'll just be 2.
Just to see if you will hit it.
Ah, tits on a ball.
9. Give me 2 seconds.
I don't like that number.
9.
9!
Yeah, you open up the channel between you and him to see his timeline.
Ooh.
But you can't see to grasp his own timeline. It seems it's all cloudy with smoke, and there's still something blocking you from attacking.
Ooh! Something blocking me from attacking.
Yeah.
That means I can fucking do this.
It means you could probably do this, yeah. However, you still your go, and your pony is still there.
Oh! Does my pony get like a dum-dum modifier?
Oh,
Like-
what are you going to do with your pony?
I'd like my pony to try and attack the thingy again
Yep,
with a standard attack.
yep. Alright. So, are you communicating this to the pony, or are you, like, using the spell ability to tell it to your pony?
Using the spell's ability. Wait.
I think you still have to command it. So, are you yelling at your pony to do this?
I don't know how that works. I thought it was a telepathic understanding.
Are you telepathically telling it how to attack?
I thought that's how it worked.
I believe that is how it works. I believe you still have that connection. As you reach out to give your pony commands, you notice that it's not really picking up of who's trying to communicate with it. Not only that, it seems to, when you reach out, it just kind of looks around. It can't figure out what's trying to give it its commands.
Yeah, so it's got a dum-dum modifier on it. Okay.
But you more or less kind of spooked your buddy. So he is not paying attention to your telepathic.
But is the freaking ghosty fart man at least, like, distracted by it? The dum-dum horse?
You can see that it's mainly attacking your horse, so he kind of has his back towards you.
Alright, well, let them have their fun then.
So it's his turn, and he's going to attack your horse again. This time, it hits your horse with a lot of force. You hear your horse really out in pain before, poof, disappears. Your horse is gone.
Now,
I only got fucked.
Before
That one.
it disappeared, you can still see no physical damage was done to your horse. Whatever damage it was getting was definitely not physical.
yeah.
The creature, however, now turns and looks at you.
I want to try and do the thingy,
You want to try
Yeah.
to do the thing again?
the fracture.
Yep. Roll.
I forgot what it was again. Plus 2.
Let's do it.
Boop. Oh.
Nice. Alright.
Ah,
So,
really?
This time, you're concentrating onto it. You can see its timeline open up, and you try to sever its timeline. Roll damage.
Where did it go? Okay, so Close range, blah blah blah. Duration one and saving throw. So, what? I've got effective DC 10 plus caster level plus in init modifier.
Yep. That's for me to overcome it. So I believe I have to roll a certain amount. But you should have your damage on there, and I believe it was a 1d6.
Damage 1d4 plus int mod.
So it's 1d4 plus 2.
Roll D plus 9,000.
9,000? No. Fantastic. So you fracture into a time where you kind of hear it scream a tiny bit in pain. You can see its form like shimmer away and then come back. You've done some damage to it, but it kind of seems to be still all there. Is that the end of your turn?
Is that all I can do?
You can move. I believe you can move. Yes. You can still move. That's only a standard action, not a full round action. Where casting Pony and that is a full round action.
I don't want to go near the frickin' thing. Oh,
So
can
are
I
you
cut?
moving to it?
Yeah.
Cool. It's its turn. It goes with lightning speed, whispers around you. As its tail of smoke that connects it to the item just comes wheeling around, now right upon you. It goes to hit you. What is your armor class? Your armor class.
My touch. 11.
Cool. I will need you to make a will save.
Roll. Oh, tits on a ball.
11?
Yeah.
It strikes at you, hitting you. You feel a sharp pain to your mind. You have been drained of 2 wisdom points. Your wisdom is now dropped by 2 points.
Uh-oh. That would put me in a negative as well.
What? No, it shouldn't.
Wouldn't it?
Shouldn't put you at a negative.
It puts me at 8.
At 8. Oh, yeah. Wait, how much wisdom did you have?
I've got 10 wisdom.
Oh, cool. Yes, so it would put you on -1. So, -1 on will. I believe that carries on. That's okay. You are now -1. Good thing your spells don't allow you to use wisdom.
No, I don't think so.
Alright. It is your turn. What would you like to do? It is now in melee range.
This isn't a living creature, is it?
You can do a knowledge check to find out more details if you would like. A knowledge religion check.
Wait, where? Knowledge, religion. I don't have any bonuses in that.
So it's not one of your class 1D. Is it?
I've got the knowledge was
Any class ones, so you can still roll for it. So you're essentially you're a speculator, so you should have +2 in there, I believe. There's a plus, you get 1 in there. Either trait, you can roll for it.
Mm. Does that make it?
You cut out there for a second.
Does that make it my turn?
Yeah, it's your turn.
No. I mean, like doing a knowledge.
No, you can do a knowledge check, and it won't affect your turn.
Oh, okay.
But you got a 14. Correcto?
Yes.
Yes. Cool. Alright. Sweet. Alright. So what you remember about hearing about this creature, it is called an Alip. It is a specter, and its remains are normally somebody that's been driven to suicide by madness. The results reveals that this is all an undead creature, but it's incorporeal, so it's hard to hit with non-magical weapons or attacks. What you do remember about magic attacks, though, is your pony had a magic attack.
Inflict light wounds. Was it inflict light wounds?
Inflict light, from your knowledge about how incorporeal works, if you were to use inflict light wounds, it would work, and it would be able to damage. One thing that what you also do know about this creature is that although it doesn't do any physical harm to people, it drains away their willpower to the point where it will drain you to essentially death.
How do you get will back?
In this scenario, for you to get it back, you would need to have a rest, extended rest.
Okay.
Time. It's not like a curse. In this scenario, it doesn't curse you when it attacks. It just kind of drains your will from you for a period of time.
Damn it. Alright. I want to summon Pony again. Because I can do that like a million times.
You can summon Pony.
Yay! Summon Pony. And with glitter it appears.
Yes. Because I need glitter. And where would you like Pony to be summoned?
Here.
Here?
Littler.
Cool. You summoned Pony.
Yay!
Your Pony gets an attack this round.
Woo! No, it's just a roll d20, isn't it?
To attack? Are you doing a normal attack with it? Or...
No, I want to try and do the Smitey Might.
Nice. Cool. Alright, so what it is you roll an attack, and then you get to add a charisma bonus to it. So in this scenario, the charisma bonus is 0 to attack rolls, but you get...
my charisma or the pony's charisma?
The pony's charisma.
Pony got no charisma.
Pony got no charisma. But what you do get to do, however, is when it actually does damage, you get to add a +2 to damage.
Ooh.
So let's see if you hit.
Oh. Well,
You roll a 14?
yes.
Okay. Roll for damage.
Ah!
You see your pony rears up.
Rear.
It rears up. It starts glowing with a beautiful rainbow aura around it as it slams down its hooves with a rainbow fury. How much damage do you do?
What is smite? I have to find smite now.
No, it's the same damage. So it's your 1d4.
Oh, okay.
Your 1d4 plus... No, it's a 1d3 plus 2. Sorry, 1d3 plus 2. Because it's special.
Ah.
Nice. So you do 3 points of damage. You see that as your pony crashes down onto the form in front of you, it shimmers out, comes back, squeals in pain. You kind of see a chip crack across its skull.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's done a fair amount of damage. But the creature is still persistent. It sneers at you. Socks, don't play with the dice. You never play with the dice.
That's what it says.
Yes.
That's what it says.
Ah. That is what it says.
Such a weird creature.
It is a weird. My cat has no interest in playing ever, and all of a sudden, actually wants to play with my dice. Quit it! No. Look.
This is what's happening when the thingy flickers. It's going between dimensions. At a moment of time, in one dimension, it's got a cat in its room.
It's fighting with it's fighting with a cat in the other dimension.
Yeah.
Right, I threw something underneath the cupboard, and my cat's trying to get to it now. So it should preoccupy for a little bit. Although I think she's now found another thing to play with. God damn it. But yes, so the Hoove attack has damaged it. It shimmers out, shimmers back in. It screeches in pain. It has a crack in its skull. It is now its turn. It's infuriated now, and it goes for a swipe at your pony.
Yes. Swipe the pony.
In its fury, it overshoots and completely misses your pony. It is your turn.
Glitter everywhere.
Clean that shit up.
I just want to back up a bit, like take a 5-step back, but
You can take a 5-foot step, but
I just want to step back from the fucker a bit. Is that okay? And can I also do a fracture?
yes, you certainly can.
I totally want to try and do this frickin' fracture shit. Roll D20. Oh.
What did you get? What's showing up?
Wait. +2.
+2.
Boop. Ah,
Yep.
cock knuckle.
Once again, you try to focus onto it. Its mind has opened up, but it seems like whatever was blocking you before is now a tiny bit stronger with blocking.
Ah.
Successfully make an attack. It is, however, your pony's attack.
Pony,
you can-
smite, fucker, smite. You did a great job last time. I'll give
You
you.
yell at your pony to smite. Your pony goes to attack. Please roll, but do not add the. Oh no, yeah, just roll.
Roll a d20, like.
Yep.
Boop. Ah.
So your pony rears up,
Under 10.
but this time, although you've commanded it to smite evil, it seems to have just done a normal attack. You now remember that you can only use smite once per day per
Ah.
summon.
Is that what it said? Wait, per summon?
Once per day as a swift action. 2 attack rolls. It's 1 per day per summon. So if you were to summon another pony, it would be able to smite, or if you were to summon a centipede, it would have smite. But yes, only once per day per summon.
Per summon.
Yes. You're gonna be doing pony for days.
I have I have 9 more spells of this that I can cast.
How do you have 9 spells of some monster 1?
Because no, not just of both my summon monsters together combined.
Oh, right. Yes, if you were to cast them all on summon monster, sure. You do realize that inflict light wounds does a lot more damage. But anyway, it is
but
now.
you said
it's...
no. I have to touch for that.
And
It flickers and cannot be touched well good, and I'm not.
Well, good.
well, good.
Incorporeal just makes things harder to damage with anything that isn't magical.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. Anyway, it's its turn. It's attacking your pony again. Once again, in its frustration, it's swinging around at your pony. It's unsuccessfully makes an attack. How damn I rolling so shit? Alright. It is back to your turn.
Hang on. I'm trying this flicker shit. See, this is the biggest thing behind me having this pony up. I just want something to distract her so I can get flicker the fracture
Okay.
eventually.
Alright.
This is all about fracture.
Okay.
Oh!
Oh, does that roll to hit?
Yes.
Yes. You open up its. You reach out once again. You open up its timeline. This time it looks clear as day. Roll for damage.
D.
D4 plus 2.
Oh. Yeah.
You cast out. You reach into it. You can see it. You break up enough of its timeline that it seems to just have a strand connecting its timeline. It screeches out in pain as half of its skull is now. It's got more cracks all in its skull. You can see that it's now just hanging by a thread.
Can I eat it?
It's still there. It's just. It seems to be kind of like wisping in and out of this plane.
Does that mean it's Pony's turn?
If you want Pony to try something.
No.
Cool. Alright. It is its turn. It takes its attention from your pony, looks directly at you, and it rushes you. Angry at you. Annoyed at you. As it does this, it screeches out. And I will get you to make a will save along with your pony.
Oop. Oh, D. Ah, no, Pony!
Oh no.
No, Pony!
Alright.
No, Pony!
Charlie.
Come to Candy Mountain, Charlie. Candy Mountain, yay!
It's a magical Leopleurodon, Charlie. Magical Leopleurodon.
Yay!
Your pony. You can see that it screams in pain. You hear it as well. You hear this loud pitching screech as the dull screech turns into a fascination. You see it's trying to kind of pull you to its side. You feel like I just wanted to just stand there and stare at it before your mind goes, you shouldn't be doing this. And you snap out of it. However, your pony does not snap out. Your pony is now fascinated with this creature. And as it is a pony, does not see any danger ahead of it, it just lies down. waiting for a command. Your turn.
Oh, it's near me again.
Yes.
Frickin'... I don't like that shit. So I can do touch attacks on corporeal thingamajigs.
Yes. It's a magic-based attack.
Oh. Wait,
And
where
from
did
your
it...
understanding of this creature, although it's incorporeal, you know that touching this creature would do no harm to you.
Oh, I
Where
thought there was shit about
other
that.
incorporeal creatures may do harm. But you know, this one can do no physical harm to anyone it touches.
Oh, I'm looking at my frickin' pony. That's why I can't find my spells. Alright.
So it's a touch attack that you have to do. So it's your 1d12 plus plus your
I've got inflict light wounds and moderate wounds.
whichever one you want to do. One does a lot of damage.
One's 1d8.
One is 1d8 and it'll be plus 3, I believe, at this level.
Yeah. Oh, so what is the difference between the two then?
The other one's 2d8 plus 3. So your other one has a chance of doing 19 points of damage.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Yes.
I
Now you understand that inflict light wounds does a lot of damage.
yeah. No. Can I light one?
Yep. Yeah. I just gotta remember what your saving throw as well, which is half. It's fine. I can do that one. It's range, touch, duration. Negative 2. It passes a melee attack.
Can I do it as a cancho as well?
You'd have to get behind it, and to do that, you'll be going around it, so you'd get a...
Can I do a cancho in the belly button?
You can do a cancho in the belly button. Go for it.
So like just in the stomach?
Yeah. Roll for attack.
Ah. Oh. +3.
What did you roll?
13.
13. Plus 3 on that. Fantastic. I'll make sure I remember. Yes. You hit it. Roll for damage. Cool. So, you reach out, you touch it, your hand glows with a baneful red as you touch onto this creature. You see the red kind of go like lining up its body up to its skull, where the skull seems to shatter as it goes into dust all across the ground. The spine that was connected to the skull seems to float down with the smoke. It slowly floats back over to where the smoke was coming out of, and you can see the spine seems to just slowly just touch onto the rock little platform there, and the darkness seems to take over it and then dissipate. And what it looks like an object, it looks like a spine, but the spine has morphed a little bit. You hear from surrounding you your deity speaking out to you, going, "You have passed, my child. Congratulations. Take your rewards. It's yours."
Little arms in the air, being all like victory style, but you know, they can't quite get that tall for a victory.
Yep.
Yay! Aye. So, is there... So there's a thing on here still?
Yep.
I can has?
You can has. So, as you pull it out and you hold on to it, your deity talks to you once again. "I have imbued you with a wand of sound burst. So you have been given a magical wand, which is imbued with a spell called Soundburst. I will give you what this spell does. More
Even like
importantly,
starbursts.
no. This is quite powerful. This one. She also tells you you may use it up to 100 times before it will disintegrate.
Ugh.
So you can now mark this down that you have a wand of Soundburst and you have 100 charges with the wand.
Nice.
Now, I am going to flick to Cassian. So you are waiting there for the time being. Cassian, how are you going?
Yeah, good. I'm apparently in a crowd or something.
Yes. Alright, so I think you guys were here. So, for argument's sake, I'm just going to do Leo. So what had happened is you guys have gone to leave the forge after first saying no to the blacksmith that you did not want the nice pretty flame axe. And you guys have started heading back to going to speak to Desmond to find out about accommodation, which tavern you guys were going to stay at after the events that took place last section. While you guys were on your way, Malak had a conversation with you guys and decided that no, he actually really wanted the axe and was going to go back. Leon said that he would join him in his trek back to the forge. Cassian said, on the other hand,
Oh, you just cut out.
I just cut out?
Oh, just the very last words.
That you were just going to wait.
Oh, yeah, cool.
Yeah. So, while waiting for your companions, a good minute goes by, and in the small crowd that is of people bustling around the marketplace, there's not too many people there, but there's still a few people. You see a familiar face staring at you.
Perception?
Perception away.
What's my perception at the moment? Yes. What do I see?
Cool. Alright, so right here, across from where you are, you see the familiar face of your mother. The person that you believe was burnt alive and dead.
Yeah, that's definitely what I remember seeing. So I'm quite shocked. And you said she's standing over there?
She is standing over there. Now, from your understanding, you know this could not be. Full stop cannot be. Especially, this is not something that can happen.
Yeah,
She is looking straight at you, and you hear a slight whisper coming from behind you, saying, "Follow me." And the person runs to the north, heading towards the gate, leaving it.
Oh, the figure that looked like my mum.
Yes.
She legged it basically.
Yes.
Well, I'm definitely following, that's for sure.
Alright. So, hello. You can see that the person, although they turn around, they start kind of running, but they still kind of keep a nice walking pace and not to attract anything around them. They're darting in and out of whatever traffic is going along this northern road, heading out of the town.